a crisp winter afternoon, Coach Hurley and board member Rosemary McFadden emerge from the Archdiocese, their fears confirmed. The institution to which they've devoted their lives is in peril.
First week of April, we have to give them student enrollment at that point. How much we fundraised from now till then. Well, at least we know what needs to be done. Student enrollment's very important, so that's it's a battle against that we said we were in danger of closing. As long as I've been at school, there have been individuals who have come to the school who became the first member of the college. It's very difficult to put a value on something like that.
There are people that are so committed to making these kids into successful adults, and for every, whatever it is, 40 or 45, that we keep off the streets. That's what makes it worthwhile.
It's the county building now. This is the court system. I worked here 30 years. I think I interviewed over the years about 10,000 different people. And to a guy, everybody said when they started to lose interest in school, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, freshman year of high school, that's when it all started to fall apart.
If these streets pose a risk, they're also a proving ground, a crucible for generations of players, even the muscle on Hurley's best team ever, the undefeated '89 squad. Jerry Walker made his bones right here on the corner of Pacific and Lafayette.
So as I seen Coach Hurley coming down the road, I jumped behind them bushes right there, praying to God, like, please let him go, please let him go. He was very active when it came to stuff that we did off the court. I mean, he could go into the heart of the toughest neighborhood and demand and get that sort of attention with people, and people could pay attention to him. That's why me and him got along, because I was a tough kid. I needed somebody like Coach Hurley. It's real rough out here. I mean, it's been, in the last, I would say 15 days, it's been about 4 or 5 homicides. You know, in the Greenville section, 10 minutes from here is a totally different environment. And you want to go to that neighborhood? Yeah. He want to go on the hill. Should I take him on the hill on there? I'll take you up there so you can see. So now this is this Midtown is going up into the hill section, the Greenville section. So this is where stuff's starting to happen, go get crazy. This town is a basketball town, you know. This court right here, man, we would come up here often and play. A lot of guys be betting on the games and stuff. I was talk about Audubon and how he's had these intense games up here, man. Yeah, this is intense.
You came up here and did it, you can do it
anywhere. That's right. That's real. Coach Hurley, he ain't need a hood pass. He was a probation officer, so he could lock you up. So Cass didn't mess with Coach Hurley. He would come anywhere he wanted to come, and he had respect because everybody knew who he was.
This is gonna be heavy. Coach Hurley was my probation officer in 1986. I did 32 years with him, and he got me on the right path, and I worked 32 years at the post office.
Oh, good for you. See? Guy from the neighborhood. That's right. That's what's up.
Right here from the hood.
One particular story that comes to mind is the Willie Banks story. Willie Banks was a phenom.
Before the Minnesota Twins selected him with the 3rd pick in the 1987 draft, Willie Banks was a guard out of the Curry's Woods projects. For a guy considered a sure thing, he'd already beaten long odds.
You know, we had a kid that, was a grown man. He was 20-something, 25 plus. And he was the big-time drug dealer around here. Me going to St. Anthony's, wearing my St. Anthony's uniform and my jacket, I guess he wanted me to go down to St. Anthony's and sell his product, which I was not gonna do. I had to fight this man every day. And then finally, I got a nice little donut. He gave me a nice little donut on my eye, and I went to school, and I told my boy Mike Thomas about it, and he wound up telling Mr. Hurley.
The next day, Coach Hurley went right to the projects and said,
anybody mess with him, you're going down.
They ain't never messed with Willie Banks again. He was never late for practice after that, and they actually was protecting him up there.
I didn't realize he was a probational officer. I just thought he was just coach. Mr. Hurley back then, he was a tough cookie to crack, you know what I mean? But that's when I realized that I knew he loved me.
What was true in the days of Willie Banks remains true today, 3 decades later. If the streets provide one kind of test, then the rigors of practice provide another.
All the coaches are watching. This is your opportunity to get into the discussion for Saturday. It's an open slate to get playing time. Ready? Shoot the ball! Not a good shot. Do you think the Patrick School is going to let you go to the basket and dunk it? They are knocking you on your ass. You smile all the time. Your team is losing by 14 points. Anyone looks at you when we're playing, what do they think? Guy's a clown. It's so bad, I'm losing interest in watching it. When the game's becoming the biggest now, what's happening? You're shrinking. You're shrinking. Why? Look in the mirror today. This one game does not define our season, but it does. Because if we don't belong on the court with them, then a state championship is not something we should seek. For 3 days, I'm telling you can't win. Guys in the past would say, screw you. You know what the hell you're talking about. You don't know me. You don't know shit about who I am. And if you act soft, it's gonna get worse. You know, be a real test to see if we can keep it a game. My fear is that we can't. And we can't because teams like this, they smell the blood in the water.
The Patrick School, formerly St. Patrick's of Elizabeth, isn't a mere rivalry. For decades, they've been St. Anthony's sworn enemy. Tonight, they meet as the top 2 teams in the state.
Year in and year out, whoever wins the game wins the championship or gets to the championship game. We're the underdog. How does the underdog play? Relaxed with purpose. We're not going out there like a favorite trying not to lose. We're going out there trying to win. Here we go, guys. 1, 2, 3. Here we go.
Let's go, dogs. Let's go, Mike.
Pit bulls don't get noticed, baby. Facts.
Unlike St. Anthony, the Patrick School has 6 seniors with Division I scholarships. Number 23, Nick Richards, is headed for Kentucky.
Are you cheering for this team or that team?
Yeah, that's my team over there. This is the other team here. That's the Friars. This is the Patrick School. How about that? Okay, first possession man-to-man, all right? And then anytime you want now, call side. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Come on, guys.
Cole with a 3. Blocked by Coco. Help him!
As soon as you got the ball, you should have pitched it to the guard right away and ran. It's 4, and yeah, they're really good, but how much closer could this thing be right now? Anybody was coming in here today saying, oh shit, they're gonna beat the hell out of us? Shouldn't we be up at halftime? Shouldn't we be up at halftime? How many stupid ass mistakes have we made? All right, now it's 16 minutes. Let's get out there, reverse our fortune. Let's go. Let's go. give up some. Keep it moving, side to side. Rim ball, rim. Make him guard you, Alex.
That's a pass. It's getting embarrassing right now.
Hey, don't wave me off, dude.
Get out of here.
Don't wave
Talk
me
to your
off.
boys.
Worry
Talk to
about
your boys.
coaching your
Out of
team.
here. Time out. Time out. I don't want him on him. Damn it! The whole week we freaking work on these guys guarding him. We're freaking letting this guy guard him.
We'll blitz the ball screen. Okay, we will blitz. We'll be physical and then back to playing again. The possession arrow is ours right now. So if you're on the floor, just lay there. One, two, three.
Forward.
Hard possession.
In the end, the margin of defeat proves less than the disparity in talent and experience. The Patrick School is simply a better team. No source of comfort on a night that snaps a Friars winning streak that dates back to March 2015.
Final score of the Patrick School, 51. And St. Anthony, who won 41 in a row, they score 47.
See you guys. Coach, good job, big guy. Much improved. They really have done a good job. I was making fun of the two. He knows it. I was making fun of the two of you begging together for a call.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right, good job. All right.
In time, they'll learn the difference between defeat and despair. The death of a winning streak should only mark the birth of another. Same as it ever was. Or is it? If he knows, he's not saying. It's not the final score that bothers him, it's the enrollment. There are some lessons Bob Hurley doesn't care to teach.